Alright, here. Poison will be back in a few minutes. Well, how do you know? Because Joseph knows everything. Now. Hey Fluffy, haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you doing? Points if anyone guesses the soundtrack that this game is from. Or the game that this soundtrack is from, my mistake. Now, we're going to check if the Elgato picks everything up. As it should. Okay, that's not right. That's too big. That is correct. How are you coming from Mufflestream? Yeah, I saw you in Mufflestream. How did you enjoy Sonic Adventure? Hang on, let me just turn it. Does that sound everything alright? Yeah. You're currently in a bad mood. Theatre wasn't what I had hoped. Oh. What do you mean? Did you like start doing it? Or like did you go and see something that wasn't what you'd hoped? Or what's the situation? Right, I'm playing 2 games at once here. I'm currently trying to get all the unknowns from Pokemon Crystal, then I'll send them all over. Because a living dex requires you to have every form of every Pokemon. Now that means... Now some people take it as far as including all the gender differences. I don't really... If it means a difference in the stats, then I'll include it. But as of right now, I'm not going to include all the gender differences. I'm just going to do like the ones that are significantly different. So as you can see... No, I just went to see something. It was too loud, noises, lots of yelling. It was supposed to be somewhat funny. It wasn't. That is the story of my life. I'm gonna assume that was the Y unknown that I just caught. I assume. So, as you can see, I've done all of Gen 1. Except for Mew. Oh, hang on. That's the F unknown, which I have. F for fuckball. What was it you went to go and see, Fluffy? It seems long and brief at the same time. Yeah, that's Sonic Adventure in a nutshell. It's like the longest game ever, but then it's over within 5 minutes. That's all of that done. Not missing anything. I've seen enough, I am satisfied. Yeah, after like 5 minutes, you're just like, no, I'm cool. Sonic Adventure 2 was my favourite of those. Well, there's only 2 in the Sonic Adventure series. It's Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. I always preferred Sonic Adventure 2. Just better gameplay, better music, better levels, better characters, better plot. Just better everything. Honestly. So I finally got Slugma. This little thing gave me a lot of trouble. I am playing 2 games at once here, so... Yeah, got my Kanto Zigzagoon finally. Got a Celebi. What unknown is that? What letter is that? That is... Z. I'll catch that one. I've not got a Z unknown. Yeah, so the reason I'm pausing is I'm playing Pokemon Crystal here at the same time on my 3DS, and I'll be sending them all to here, actually, to catch them all. So I started on Gen 3, got my Kanto Zigzagoon finally. Vigoroth and Slacking. Finally got Spinda. I found out that it can be transferred from Gen 7, but it can't be transferred from Go. Because Pokemon Go sucks. Imagine using a team of unknowns. And then Gen 3 is actually done, except for Jirachi and Deoxys, as I knew it would be. So that's the Z unknown I just caught. Hang on. The upper left entrance only adds X, Y, and Z. Right, so I need to catch an X one. Some show from the theatre group my side. My sis is the business manager of. Oh, so it wasn't like a well-known... Is it not like a well-known famous play? Is it like something that was like local? To put it that way. So I'm missing the starters. Here. Yeah, that was a Y. Yeah, that's a Y unknown. I've already got that one. I need an X. Something somewhat local. Like a Dutch thing. These are all kind of problems because I can't breed for any of these. There's an X unknown. Let me catch this one. Where did I... Yeah. What the hell? Hey, I have to go celebrate Phoenix's birthday. Alright, and have fun. I didn't know it was her birthday, so tell her happy birthday. And tell her that I'm thinking of the Mystic Cave, the Mystic Ruins music. All through her birthday, I will be thinking of that song. And she can't escape it. No matter how hard she tries. What happened to the little blue Shellos that I had? Have fun. Am I tripping? Am I tripping balls? Wait, what was that? No, that was my Eevees. Right, we'll just breed another one. That's not a problem. It's not really a problem. Right, that thing will just be bred. Chatot. That's Chatot there. Right, I've got an X unknown. Okay. Right, I'll save that and put that on pause for now. There we go. Okay. Let's focus on this. Let me see, where are we at? Let me need to cross off a bunch of stuff for Gen 4. I'm using a checklist thing. So I managed to get Piplup. I got Starly. Not Bastiodon. Chatot. Munchlax, Riolu, Lucario. Oh yeah, I'm breeding those. These must all be in my party. Weavile. How the hell am I missing a Weavile? I'll get one. And we'll do that for now. And then we'll start on Gen 5. Can't believe we're at Gen 5 already. It's insane. Oh well, it's a shame, Fluffy, that you didn't enjoy it, but at least now you know that you don't enjoy stuff like that, so you don't need to watch anything else like it. So, that's how it be. Yeah, we're breeding for Hippowdon. Okay, I need to breed them all again? Okay. I'm not visiting more of her shows. Loud noises just make me depressed. Yeah, I know some people are really sensitive to like loud noises and stuff, so I don't I understand. Hey Casey's, how you doing? We're still working on Gen 4. But since Gen 4 also has like a million legendaries, I'm not really sure what to do. I don't think I've got them all. I might have more than I realise, but at the same time I also might not. So not bad. I'm alright. Just had my dinner. Yeah, give me an egg. I don't want to use Hippowdon when I play through Shining Pearl. Still need that Combuskin. No, I got one. Otherwise, thank you. We're done with Gen 3 completely, except for Jirachi and Deoxys. I can show you. So we've got the Jirachi Deoxys. Deoxys I'm working on though, because you can get it in Alpha Sapphire, so it'll really just be Jirachi, to be honest. Gen 2 is completely done as well. Got stuff off the GTS. The GTS is wonderful. I just wish that you could use it to ask for mythicals, which you fucking can't. And otherwise, that's about it so far. Also still missing Mew. I could just transfer my one from Go. Yeah, the GTS, the global trade thing. The global trade system. I don't know what it stands for, but it's that. Oh, I'll be having that, please. Also shiny hunting. Always shiny hunting in the meantime. Chat from Gen 4. I'm missing quite a few things if you want to help out with Gen 4. But the thing is, it's hard to get a lot of Gen 4 stuff because the Gen 4 starters aren't even in Galar, so that's a pain in the arse. Galar. Good old Ron. I've got me so many shinies from him this week as well. Yeah. So many shinies from him this week as well. Yeah. I'm just checking the audio. Is the game is really quiet, or is it really loud, or is it what? It's coming up. There's like no sound. Right, I'll turn it down a little bit then. Gen 4 will be easy very soon. Yeah, I'm not gonna stress too much about it if there's really no way to get them outside of Go. Yeah, that'll be fine then. That's fine. That's fine. This thing is the dumbest looking Pokemon. Look at it. You can get the Gen 4 starters in Go and like Bibarel and stuff like that, so... Although I swore I transferred over a Bibarel from Go. God knows, to be honest. We'll go take a look. We'll sort everything out. Was considering buying Let's Go Pikachu with the Pokeball Plus, but it's a second hand, so I'm pretty sure Mew won't be in the ball anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't put money on it. That shiny doesn't look like any different. What does this thing evolve into? I completely forget what this thing even evolves into. They charge €140 for it, Jesus. Hippowdon goes there. Dottler and Orbital. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. I completely forgot about those things. Right, good. I needed one of those too. Although pretty sure I brought one over from Go. Okay. Right, good. Right, that looks about right to me. What is the egg? Is it another Drapion? Or a Scorpy? Yeah, Drapion. Right, come on. We'll do it like this to show that we've got them all. I don't need Garchomp anymore, so put Garchomp to one side. And I need to breed another Sneasel to get Weavile. So we'll breed Toxicroak first to get Croagunk. So some people, when they do living dexes, they count every single gender difference for a Pokemon. For me, that's completely unnecessary. Unless the gender differences are like affecting the stats, or they evolve into different Pokemon or something, like Nidorina, Nidoqueen, and Nidoking and stuff like that. Or like the male and female in DD. They may as well be different Pokemon, so I would include them. But I'm not sure how I want to include, like, some people get all 4 different forms of Deoxys as well, which I'm not sure if I can be bothered doing, because you can get one Deoxys and then just change its form, like, as required. And the same with Rotom, but since Rotom stays in that, I think Deoxys also does stay in the form that you put it in. I don't know what. Right, we can release these two. We don't need these. You guys know what I mean? So I'm wondering, like, I really don't want to try and get 4 different forms, 4 different Deoxyses. And some people include all 63 different forms of Alchemy, which I really, again, don't want to do. I was thinking I'd just get one of every colour. But I don't know. Kinda nuts going for 4 forms of Deoxys, yeah. It's just not practical, so not that this is really an exercise in being practical anyway, but Rotom is quite easy. Yeah, Rotom's easy to get, so I don't mind getting all the different Rotom forms. But Deoxys is like, you've got to beat Alpha Sapphire 4 times to get it. So, you know, it's stupid. So unless someone wants to give me 3 Deoxyses, then I'm not going to bother, so I'll get 1 and that'll be enough. God, there was quite a few of these, so we don't need that many, we just need 1. And some people do, like, they get different, like, the gender differences, but I'm not really, I think I'm just going to leave it up to how I feel in the moment. If I want to get them, then I'll get them. And we can add them. The same with all, like, the different Pikachu forms, like, all the different hat Pikachus that I've got. Do they also go in? But I think I'll make a separate box for those, like, right at the end. And put them right at the end, and, like, that'll just be, like we do, like, Galar form, or I've already put the Galar forms in. We could do, like, Pikachus, a box for Pikachu, a box for Alchemy, a box for Unknown. Stuff like that. If that sounds quite good to me. But we could include, like, male and female Pyroar. If it's, like, a drastic difference, then I'm willing to include it. And they're not super hard to get, you know what I mean? Stuff like Pyroar, like, how many fucking Litleos do you get in Go? They spawn constantly. So, stuff like that, it's easy to get. It'll depend, it's going to depend on how difficult it is to get. So that wasn't an answer at all. But yeah, there you go. I'll show I can actually read out the list that I got recommended for Living Dex stuff. One of my friends said that it seemed extreme. Let me see. It says a Living Dex should include all Pokemon with gender differences, all Alolan and Galarian forms, that's fine. All 8 caps for Pikachu, have those. All 28 Unknown, I'm working on them. All 4 forms of Deoxys, all 6 for Burmy and Wormadam, that's fine. All 4 forms of Shellos and Gastrodon, that's fine. All 6 forms of Rotom, easy. Both forms of Basculin, again, that's easy. All 8 forms of Deerling and Sawsbuck, that's also fine. Both Incarnate and Therian forms for the Forces of Nature trio, that should be fine. Both forms of Keldeo. Outside of not knowing where the fuck I'm supposed to get a Keldeo, then that should be alright. All 20 forms of Vivillon, I've started working on that, so that should be alright. All 15 colours of Flab, BB, Floette and Florge, yeah, that can be done as well. I'm playing through Pokemon White at the minute. All 8 sizes of Pumpkaboo and Gurgeist, that shouldn't be too hard. The 10% and 50% forms of Zygarde, now that will be a pain. Both forms of Hoopa. I don't even have one Hoopa. No, tell a lie, I've got one Hoopa. It's shiny, therefore illegal. It was given to me on Wonder Trade. I've never used it, and it's the only Pokemon that I have left in Pokemon Sun, because I've transferred everything over. All 4 forms of Oricorio. All 3 forms of Lycanroc. All 7 colours of Minior. Both forms of Magearna. Both forms of Toxtricity. Both forms of Urshifu. Both forms of Zarude. Good luck. All 4 forms of Sinistea and Poltegeist, and all 63 forms of Alchemy. How about no with that last one? It's probably as difficult as a shiny Necrozma. Necrozma can piss off. That's mental. Yeah, well, it's a big undertaking. I don't mind like all different forms of unknown. They're pretty easy. But it's like both forms of Zarude and like Hoopa and stuff. Like these are mythicals. I've never ever. I don't have one Zarude. Never mind both forms of it. And then it's stuff like, do you include like Ash Greninja and stuff like that as well? Because some people would, some people wouldn't. Because it's an ability, so it's kind of like, it's like Mega Evolution. It's like a temporary form. And because you can't force Pokemon to stay as a Mega Evolution, otherwise I would do that. But what I also can do is include every single G-Max form. Make sure that for example, you make sure that the Venusaur in your Living Dex can also Gigantamax. For example. It is mental. I suppose that's why not everyone's got a Living Dex. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying just sort of working on it. It's chill. I don't find it too stressful. I like crossing things off lists and whatnot. Also, how the fuck do you evolve Sneasel into Weavile? I've forgotten how to do that. Shiny Living Dex, no, that can get lost. I've probably got enough shinies to start a Living Dex, a shiny Living Dex, because so many of them, but otherwise, no. Weavile. Weavile's a trade evolution. Right? Weavile. It's leveled up when holding a Razor Claw during the night. Right. Can I get a wild Weavile? I can. You can find wild Weaviles. Isn't it happiness? No, it's not a happiness evolution. Apparently you can find them in the wild in the Crown Tundra. Right, I don't need another Shellos. Goodbye. Okay, we'll go look. You can check if I have one. That'd be cool. I'll go look and see if I can find one in the Crown Tundra. So apparently they spawn... Where do they spawn? Snow Slide Slope. Yeah, okay. Let's go look. After my DA. Well, if Weavile's going to be anywhere, it'll be around here somewhere. So let's go look. Oh, I found an item. This must be the Regice Temple. I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna need that. Except Geralt will almost definitely kill it. Every single one of his moves is powerful. I need to bung Caesar back in the party. I will most definitely not have Caesar, where are you? I see you. Right, let's look for Weavile. I'll need one of those. I think a lot of Gen 8 Pokemon I'm actually not going to have. I probably released half of them. Yeah, let's go. Love Shiny Caesar, I have one also. Yeah, I like Shiny Caesar. And you, I'll need you. I'm so used to Scizor being green now that I don't think I could. I was like, oh yeah, it's red. It actually is red. That was the most dramatic move. They do that for a lot of moves now. They use like the original Gen 1 sound effect for them. I think it's kind of a cool little touch, but I like it on that one. This is stuff we'll need in the future, so I may as well get it now. That's Marnie. Catch you as well. Because why not? This thing cannot be attracted. Sheer cold, oh my god. Right. This thing is a Zygarde killer. Need that one to get to Regice. I've done that. We did that ages ago. There we go. And my egg's hatching. Holding a Razor Claw. I'll see if I've got one. And we'll give it and see if it evolves. Just even though it's not nighttime. It's not night. It's not fucking night. Razor Claw. Right, got one. Are you gonna level up? Level 2 Weavile. No, it has to be at night. Okay. But... okay. Well, there's a Metagross. Not quite what I'm looking for, but really, I like it nonetheless. But it could be random, so we might not just get unlucky. Cryogonal. Glalie. Ooh! No, but I do need you for something. I need you to get Frostlass, because I do not have Frostlass. Casey, do you have Frostlass? That would save a lot of time, actually. And also if you have Weavile. But it has to be a spare Weavile, not one that like, that you need back. Is my switch even at the right time? Yes. Does it have to be in the wild area? Definitely a shiny I got from it yesterday. I'll check when I'm done for Frostlass. And Weavile. Not an emergency, but thank you. I will check them for... I will just evolve a Frostlass myself. Where I can. Oh, there's a Frostlass there! Problem solved. Oh no, effect, wait. Shit. This thing will die if I attack it, because Frostlass has got the defense of a paper bag, so... Quick Ball, good idea. I think I might have scunnered it though, but we'll see. I spent so long trying to catch Regieleki in one of these things. Oh, we got it! Excellent. Right, I needed Frostlass, thank you. Here's Metang. I like how I read out all the names of the Pokemon like you guys don't know what they're called. Love that. That's a free Glalie for me. I can raise that one myself. Because I love Glalie. I just wish its Mega was still alive. Delibird, Amora. Beartic I've got. I can breed. I should get another one because the one... yeah, I'll catch the second one. Because the one I've got is like my one. Beartic's underrated. Hey Dragonite, more like Ice Absol. Yeah, I mean, ain't it true? It's just one of those Pokemon that all it does is use rest, so... I've got at least one Beartic. I might have more like at home somewhere, but we'll see. Now I've got a second one. That can just be the Living Dex one. Did you find out what Pokemon you want to do a VGC team around, Ed? What's that? Metang. Beldum. Beartic. Beldums. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I'll catch that. No inspiration. I took my own for a couple matches, went even. Use this thing. Aurorus. And Caesar. Scizor. Use Scizor. Unless you've already done it. It is hard choosing mods though, isn't it? That's the hardest part of the whole thing. The battles you can learn. You get better at battling the more you do it, but picking the team is the hardest part. Just try Quick Ball. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. That match too, I acknowledge I played like ass. Picking the team often team preview, yeah. That's the toughest part. I use Fury Cutter, that might do more damage. Oh, it killed it, right. Fuck you, Aurorus. I can't bring myself to lead with Drago if the opponent has a fairy. Fairies are so goddamn powerful. There's a Gibble walking about. Now the reason that we're around about here is because apparently you get wild Weaviles around here, and I still haven't seen one. I don't think you get them here, but like near this area. So I don't know. I heard a Clefable. I did have an Aurorus on a team, but it was hella gimmicky. What was the gimmick? Is it not like super fragile? Or is that completely wrong? It's an ice Pokemon, so I mean... I'll catch one of these. Round A. It's not the most fragile, but being Ice Rock without speed does it no favours. Ew, Ice Rock. Ugh. Jesus, you think, why do they hate ice Pokemon so much? What am I thinking of? Most ice Pokemon probably that are super fragile. Probably think they're just most ice things. Fair enough, there you go then. Glastrier and Galar Darmanitan are monsters. Yes, they are. I do love some Galar Darmanitan. And speaking of Darmanitan, I'm not sure if I've got a Nova one. Now, Weavile. Doesn't spawn around here. Weavile spawns somewhere else. I think it's about here. Let's look around here. Glastrier. Glalie. Cryogonal, Beartic. Metang. Around here, maybe? Oh, come on. You got a Weavile? An extra one? I'm gonna keep looking about here for a little bit. I feel like an asshole. Like, there should be one. Though I think I was, like, just here, so... Or if you want, you can just trade it to me. What was that? That was Metang. You can just trade if you want. Yeah, let's do that. You know how long I spent putting Regieleki in one of these things? It was like turn 40 and I'm still chucking quick balls at it. Make a code if you want it. Okay, hang on. Whilst you're at it, do you have... Oh, they wouldn't be in Galar though, would they? Rotom you can find in the wild now, can't you? Where do you find Rotom? Yeah, okay, let's do that. We'll do the same. Oh, no, for God's sake. Wild Rotom is grass. I think it's like a rare appearance, but it is. There are several different ones, like in the wild. But we'll go check the decks and stuff to see how many we've got in home. Oh, Ed, I can't decide if I want Bronzong in my Sinnoh team or if I want to use. I wanted to use one of the fossils. I want to use like Bastiodon or Rampardos, I mean. But I also want to use like Bronzong at 25, 25, 26, 26. But I also want like Bronzong and Honchkrow and Togekiss and Magmortar and Electivire and Gliscor and stuff like that. So it's hard to pick. There's a lot of good Pokemon in Sinnoh that are all just evolutions of Pokemon, you know? Togekiss and Frostlass and stuff like that. I'd say Rampardos over Bastiodon, just because Bastiodon is 4 times weak to Fighting Ground. Ew. I like Bastiodon though. I like the look of both of them, but I'll give Rampardos a shot then. I've actually never used either of them. I never bothered with the Gen 4 fossils, actually. My Gen 4 team sucked ass. The original one. It was diverse, but it was... Whew, right, yeah. I was just trying to look if I've got anything else, but I don't think anything that I need is currently in Galar. Manaphy. I'll need that. It's because they're very awkward. Bastiodon would be an ideal wall were it not for the typing. Rampardos is lacking in the speed and bulk. Okay, so it's just powerful. It's not like bulky and powerful or fast and powerful. Jesus. Thank you very much, Cases. We'll go get some wild Rotoms. I've not got anything else to trade you unless you've got something for me. Right, let's go back into home. Well, that's probably why I never used them then. And plus I was using, guess what, Golem. Golem covers all your rocking ground needs. I'm thinking Bronzong. I really dig Bronzong. It's just a cool Pokemon to me. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, I got Spin that in. And we're officially done with Gen 3 until we get Jirachi and Deoxys. You can't make Rotom with eggs. Good question. No, I don't think you can. Garchomp, Munchlax, Riolu, Lucario, Hippopotas, Hippowdon, Scorpy, Drapion. Yep, that's all those we can cross off. Weavile. Weavile's after a Bombsnow. Frostlass is after Dusknoir and after before Rotom. So now in Gen 4, I'm missing. You just need a Ditto. Okay, you can just breed them. Right, excellent. We'll do that then. This can be my Garchomp. Right, so first things first, we need the Gen 4 starters, which I'm missing. I only have Torterra, which is an old one. What am I missing? Let's see. The Barrow, don't have. Swore I transferred one from Go. Bastiodon, we don't have. Chatot, don't have. Finneon. Okay, bloody Finneon of all, bloody Luminion of all things. You could probably GTS for those. Yeah, let's do that now. Actually, anything I give away will be worth more than a Finneon. I promise you. I might get kicked. Actually, I can't do it now because I'm still in Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's a good point. So let's focus on Rotom. Look at those shiny Spiritums. I don't think any of these are shiny, but I don't know why there's so many of them. That's my question. The toenail clippings I picked up off my Florlight is worth more than a Finneon, but a Dex is a Dex. Yes, it is. Right, I have this Rotom, and then I've got Rotom Heat, which is somewhere. I think, is that Rotom Heat? Or am I a moron? What one was it? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we can breed for more of these. So let's do that then. How many Rotom forms are there? I think there's 6, right? Yeah, there's Rotom Heat, Rotom Wash, Rotom Fan, Rotom Frost, and the grass one. Got a Rotom and Rotom Grass if you want. Regular Heat, Wash, Mow, Fan, Fridge. Right, okay. Okay. Let's do that then. How do you change its form in this game? I just looked up and it said you need something called the Rotom Catalog, and I'm not sure if I have that. Maybe I do. Rotom bite, no. Weird. That'll be at the store inside market stalls. Right. Okay. It's in Winden. Right, what we'll do, we'll just hatch 6 Rotoms and then we'll worry about the forms later. Is it Winden? League staff member inside an orange house. Okay. What we'll do is we'll hatch all the Rotoms and then we'll go and do that. What is your favourite form of Rotom? I'd say Wash. I quite like all the different types, like the electric grass, electric fire. Those are quite cool little types, I think. Your favourite is Rotom Grass. Right, Giratina, you can get out of the party. I love this thing. It would be heat if its only fire move was not overheat. Also, check this thing out. Now, I got this on Wonder Trade in Alpha Sapphire. Where the hell did this thing come from? It's probably just a clone, but... maybe it's an event. It met its trainer in a fateful encounter. I'm not complaining, I just want to know where it came from, if it's an event one or not. Oh! Yeah, I was thinking GF was Game Freak, so I was just like, must be an event one, but... must be a clone then. Oh, also thought. Pikachu coloured Pichu. And the Pichu with the ear thing. Spiky eared Pichu. What about those? Where in the honest to God hell am I going to get those things? Those can't come out of Gen 4, so... okay. Oh, well, never mind then. Right, let's do GTS stuff. I wish you could put more than 3 Pokemon in at a time. It's a bit of a shame that you can't get those out of Gen 4. We're on Generation 8 now. Those things have just been sort of left behind for the people that did have them, you know what I mean? Right, let me put in... what can I trick? What's a... Bulbasaur? I'll put in a Bulbasaur, wanting a Turtwig. No. Something I have multiple of. A Grookey, we'll just put in a Grookey if I've got an extra one. A Popplio, we can put in a Popplio. Yep, that one I'll find. Game exclusive forms always end up that way. Yeah, it's a shame really, isn't it? Remember when starters used to be so hard to get? Okay, that's a put in for a Turtwig. Right, how many eggs we got now? 4, right. And we're taking our sweet ass time. Kind of weird that Rotom is now in eggs. I like it though. I like Rotom. Okay. It's always been an egg, has it? I thought Rotom was see when Rotom first came out, like in Gen 4, I thought it was a legendary Pokemon. Because you could only get one, so... Well, I guess I never attempted to breed it in Sinnoh. Right, so we've got... How many Rotoms now? No, that'll be 6 overall. You and many others, because I gave that Encounter the Legend theme. Yeah. No, don't take the Ditto. Right. Leave the Ditto. Right, okay. I guess I never attempted to breed it in Gen 4, so that explains why. I thought you said yeet the Ditto. No. May as well. Don't take the Ditto. Right, but now we can go to Wyndon. Wyndon, and it's an orange house. Right. Or a house with an orange roof, or... Are there houses here in Wyndon? Must be. That's very nice, Rotom, thank you. What's here? I don't think I've ever even been here. There's an orange one. This guy? Oh, okay. Look at his face, it's so happy. Oh. I'm so sorry. Be careful, Geralt. No point wasting a perfectly good Flare Blitz on it, but fuck it. Oh crap. Oh, they're all gonna level up and they're all gonna do this and... Oh well. Harold, I've made a mistake. What are you talking about? Phoenix appreciated the birthday wish. Oh, that's good. Keep going. Okay. See you, Fabiano. There you go then. There you go then. Oh yeah, why not? Just whatever. Okay. I guess we should have 7 Rotoms, then we should have one normal one. We've done that. So let's use this thing. Yeah, put overheat on it, why not? Why was it not? Why did it say it won't have any effect? Yeah. Oh, because it's already the light bulb. Right, okay. Oh wait, we've done that one. We've done that one. Cool. Right, that's that done. So that's 3 Rotom forms we have. And then the last one. Oh no, we've done that one. Refrigerator. That's the one. Oh, that's cool. The move just overwrites. So you couldn't get a Rotom that just knew like Hydro Pump and Overheat and stuff like that, right? That's pretty cool. Am I missing one? Heat. That's Heat, Wash, Frost, Fan, and Mow. Right, okay, so there's 6 Rotoms. So we'll hatch one more. And that's it. Regular light bulb was the last. Right, cool. That'll be this one that hatches then. Cool. Okay, nice. This is the first time I've ever seen regular Rotom be called light bulb, though. I was confused there. I was like, what? What's the light bulb form? I was like, oh yeah. Okay. Now we can move on, finally. Didn't actually need Rotom Fat Heat, I've already got that one, but that's fine. We can raise this one. All the different Rotom forms. Alright. Next on the list is our favourite series of legendaries. These little assholes. Now, where do these ones come from? No! Okay. Our... Well, it's actually Mesprit and then Azelf. I always thought it was actually Azelf and then Mesprit. Azelf. Dialga. Palkia I don't have. But Heatran I do have. Regigigas. Yep. Giratina. One that's not my... Don't have another... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's from Go. They're both awesome. I was confused there for a second. I was like, I had a second one. That means it's right after Regigigas. Yep. Giratina, Cresselia. And then we're missing Fion, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus. Ugh. Do you think both forms of Shaman would count? Or is that like a battle thing? Does it stay in that form? So I know how many spaces to leave for it. Victini. Can you ask for Fion on the GTS? So we've got a Snivy. And... you. I actually get this whole line. For Gen 5. We're actually moving on to Gen 5. It's unbelievable. But Tepig Community Day will probably be this month, next month. So, probably. Right, so we'll just start here. Yeah, so then it would be Thingy, Snivy, Thingy, Serperior. Shaman can't change mid-battle, but it's a mythical, so don't stress over getting two. No, can't say I'm super worried about it yet. Actually, we'll do that. Victini will go here. It's not Servine. Snivy, Servine, Serperior, I can get from Go. Tepig, Pignite, Emboar, Oshawott, Duot, Samurott. Now, Gen 5, I was kind of worrying about because I felt like it would be a hard one to do. I'm not sure. Well, I've got an Emboar from an ancient game. And I've also got a Watchog. Where did you come from? Now, what we need to do now is Gen 5 XY. No, Gen 5 is black and white. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get all the Gen 5 Pokemon and put them in another box. What gen is this thing? Panpour is Gen 5. Crustle is Gen 5, good. As is Chandelure, which we know. Black and White is my favourite games, I don't know why. They're my favourite ones. They were just well-made games as well. Sock is Gen 5, that's right. A lot of things here are Gen 5. You know why that is? It's because everything.
It's not my birthday.
It's not your birthday, Flip. Happy unbirthday. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's not your birthday. Happy unbirthday. Yeah, we're gonna move all the Gen 5s. That's one. So is that.
Shut up, you damn git!
Basculin is one. Cryogonal is one, isn't it? That's also Gen 5. And so are you? Tell me if I'm including one that's not Gen 5. That's how long it's been. What about you? No. Zwyla says. These two. Tell me if I'm missing one, by the way. Gigalith is Gen 5. As is Zorua, as is Alomomola. Oh. Crocodile is. So is Stoutland. Goes into the Gen 5 box. Got a lot of Gen 5 mons actually. That was way more than I thought I was gonna have. Also, yeah. I'm getting a lot of duplicates. These can just be released. Oh, Audino. Actually, all of these. Damn, there's a lot of Gen 5s here. I thought I had way less than this. I thought I was going to be like struggling. But then again, not all of them might be useful. Because all of them can't go in, not all of them can go into Galar. Which one can't be moved? Is it E3 on in 11 minutes? I don't know, is it? What are you guys hoping for E3? Archeops is one. Actually, all of these are. Except for that one. Heatmore is. So are you. It's on in 7 minutes. Obviously I'm doing this so I can't watch it, but keep me updated if anything cool is announced. Send me some good trailers. 3 boxes full of just Gen 5 stuff. This is going quite well. Hopefully we'll get to clear all these bloody boxes out. I'm just going to put in the duplicates anyway, because it doesn't matter. What we want is to clear them out. And I need bloody Galar. I'll message you if there's any cool shite. Do that. I'm sure Ed and the boys will keep me updated as well. Nintendo is Thursday, right? I don't know what day it is, but We're almost done. Is there any Gen 5s here? Yes. Crocodile. A lot of duplicates here. That's okay though. That means we're filtering shit out. And that's it. Okay, so we get 3 boxes full of stuff from Gen 5. A lot of it's going to have to be just bread. Almost 4 boxes actually. I think a lot of these are just going to be duplicates. Okay. Gonna get dinner started. Yep, you're all good. So we'll start Gen 5. Let's work on it. And a random Spiritomb. Oh, sorry, there's another box full of here full of stuff. Right, let's have a look. Watchog. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Samuro, Patra, Watchog. The Lilliput plane. Pretty sure I have it. That appears reasonably often in Go. Oh, I've actually got 1. Where was Stoutland? Right, we can just breed those. Right, we got Lilliput and Stoutland. Lipar we also can breed. Got that one too. Now the monkeys can't be bred, which is annoying. Where the hell did I get the salmon? Right, we can't breed them anyway, so that's shite. Mana and Musharna. Musharna. I had you, come on. There you are. Let's see, Patrat. Let's see, Watchog. Lilliput, Hairdeer, Stoutland. Right, yeah, Purloin. Goes there. You can go there. And then it's the monkeys here. Pansage, Simisage, Panseer, Simiseer, Pampor, Simipor. So Mana goes here. Musharna goes there. And then it's the bloody Pidove line, which everybody loves, of course. Yeah, I've got all of them, thankfully. Excellent. Aren't there different forms of Unpheasant? That's the male. And there's a female one. Yeah. There are, it's cosmetic. Well, we can just include them anyway. Is that right? Pidove, Tranquil, and Pheasant. Yep. Blitzel and Zeb Striker. I doubt that. Oh, I have Zeb Striker. Can't go and go. Can't go into Galar, I mean. That's going to be fun. Getting that one in. You can get it and go. It's just gonna be my excuse for everything now. Blitzel. Zeb Striker. Roggenrola line is next. And yeah, we can breed those. Zeb Striker, Roggenrola, Boulder, Gigalith. Then it's Woobat and Swoobat. God, I just saw a Pansear. The only monkey not in there is Simisage. Yeah, that's a point. What am I doing? Why am I not just moving them? Yeah. Simisage, you arsehole. Where are the damn monkeys? Right, there's all three monkeys. Fucking Simisage. Right, so the first one... Yeah. Where am I going to get a Simisage from? Pokemon X and Y. I think... Go? Yeah, no, because they're regionals, aren't they? I think they're rotating, but they are regionals, I'm pretty sure. We get Simisear, don't we? Is that right? Someone Google that. Simipour. It's the only Simipour we've got. The monkeys spawn in Gen 6, though, so we can just evolve a Simisage and send it over from there. We can do that. We'll do that instead. Not a problem. Right, so Pansage, we're just missing Simisage. That's fine. Now we're missing Woobat and Swoobat. I know I've got both of those. And I know that because I caught, hang on, what's next? Do we have Drillbur and Excalibur? Excalibur, Excadrill, not Excalibur. Excadrill. No. It's just Audino. Don't know why I've got so many damn Audinos. Yeah. Then it's these two. Then it's Drillbur, Excadrill, Audino. Excalibur. Name your next one Excalibur. You can just do this. Ain't that good? Home 25. We can breed that. I think what I'm going to do is breed some of these that can be bred. Right, these are all going to be bred. There's yeah. I still can't get over the Excadrill's 2 feet tall and Naruto runs in the wild. Ain't that the truth? Right, damn. This all became just very empty, very suddenly. What's next? The Conkeldurr line is next, and then Seismitoads. The only Seismitoad I have is the shiny one. But that can still be bred, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be shiny. And also the only throw I have. Where is that shiny throw? Can also be bred. Right. How many points have I got? Come on, lots. 605, that's loads. Phew, this is hard work. Also, some of my GTS is being ignored. There's a lot of Gen 5s I'm not too sure about. But then again, it might not be as hard as it seems. Just like getting all the different forms of like deerling and stuff, that might be annoying. Let's start then. Timber's such a good Pokemon, and the Conkeldurr as a Pokemon is also great. Yeah, we've got Geralt, okay. We've got Conkeldurr and Timber, so we just need to evolve it into McGurdor, whatever its name is. That is how it be, unfortunately. I can't scroll too far because I'm just gonna be like, you know, like there's so many Pokemon to get. I'm missing still quite a lot. I don't think I'm even halfway done. No, wait, I am. I am 53% of the way done. Okay. This, yeah. We don't need to. No. Take it back. So we're to make eggs hatch even faster. Right, good. That's really the only one we needed. When does it evolve? Level 25. It's a trade evolution, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, whatever. No, I don't want to learn Slam. No, I don't want to learn Scary Face. Whatever it is you want to teach this Timber, I don't want to learn it. Right. This guy, this man the clown knows. He's scary. Now, well, the best way to do this is to measure them like so. And this will become a little bit more obvious in a minute. And that way you remember which ones have been bred and which ones haven't. So did we get an egg from... Yes, take the egg. Take back Stoutland. Stoutland's underrated. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Stoutland is underrated. Okay. Yeah, and then we put... Yeah. And then we bung in you. Do you want to do max layers for Tapu Lele at some point, or are you done with those? Yeah. Let's breed this box full of stuff. And then we'll do it. This might take a little bit. Let's put in Golurk is next. Right, finally, things are hatching. Who's tagging me? It's Celestial. Hey Rob. It's going well, how are you? I'm alright. Just chilling. We're now on the 5th generation of Pokemon. My boxes are getting slowly more cleared out, so you just came from the crew battle. How did it go? Eddie beat Gray in the last game for the win. Ah, oh, that would have been a good game. We're just chilling here. Karen's making spaghetti carbonara. I'm so hungry. Is that your favourite type of spaghetti? Does she make it really well? I like carbonara. We had meatballs and sauce. Yes and yes. That's perfect level actually, 16. I like carbonara as well. I've cut out trying to drink fizzy juice. Canute started buying Coke Zero, which I don't like. So that stops me from drinking it if I don't like it. Elle, I'm sorry. About what? I don't care what your opinion is on Coke Zero. Do you know how popular Coke Zero is here in Norway?
We're the #1 consumer of Coke Zero per capita in the world.
Yeah. Do you know how many times at my... I remember one time, like, the tap would run out for the Coke Zero at Aegon, and I would tell, sorry, I've only got, and they would ask for a Coke Zero, and I say, oh, I've got normal Coke, and they were like, oh. Caramel puts cream in it, which I think Italians hate, but I like it. That sounds nice, so Italians are wrong. Don't care what Phoenix says. Italian purists hate it if cream and garlic is used. As long as it's not too, like... If it tastes like it was bought out of the shop. All fucking fizzy juice is awful anyway. It's just awful. And I only drink it because I'm fucking addicted to it, and I hate that fact, but that's how it is. Much as it doesn't bother me, I enjoyed learning how it was made traditionally. How is it made traditionally? Is there no way to make eggs hatch faster? Jesus. I feel like this is taking forever. The creaminess comes from only the cheese and egg mixture that becomes the sauce. Right. That sounds nice. I always liked drinking water, so I found it really easy to cut out fizzy drinks. Like, I drink way more tea than I do fizzy drinks, but I just... recently I've noticed it's getting really bad, and I'm really trying to lose weight. It's not happening. And I figured that cutting out a big source of sugar would help, so... that's all I'm hoping for, really. I need to do more exercise, though. I'm terrible at it. Right, so I need... The trick is, the only heat it gets is residual heat from the pan once the pasta's finished cooking. I am sure it will really help. I hope so. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to allow myself just one glass because it's Saturday. I'm going to allow myself because we go out to a restaurant. Like, I'm just going to order water. And I like water as well. I drink water a lot. I've got one here. I drink water all day, but... I feel like I'm never, like, not thirsty. Water and water and water, yeah. But I love a cup of tea. So I drink, like, 4 million cups of tea a day. So that's my thing. I don't like fizzy juice. I don't even like Iron Brew all that much. It's just way too sweet. Like, I'll drink it when I'm home because it's, like, the nostalgia, and we don't get it here in Norway, so I drink it, but... Yeah, I'm gonna refill my water. Karen sounds like she's a good cook. I want to come down to your house and, like, eat food. Now, when does Litwick evolve? That's a good question. Is it not quite late? When does it evolve into thing? 41, right, that's a while away. Gen 5 and these late ass evolutions. So does Dragonite, maybe you should visit him. I visit him all the time. Except not recently, because of Corona. But I used to visit Dragonite all the time. Will you make her like she sounds like she makes good cookies, she makes carbonara, she makes like other stuff. You know, you're tempting me. Come down to your house and eat food. I eat way too much sugar too. I just feel so huge whenever I see people and I'm near people. I just feel like I'm enormous. I'm really self-conscious about my arms. Like my upper arms. I hate that. I don't even like talking about it, but it's just how it is. Then you fucking lying to yourself. Well, maybe. I don't know. But I'm trying to look at it in a positive way. If I'm going to do it, then I'm not doing it for anyone else, so I'm doing it for me, so... You know, I'm doing it because I want to do it, so it's... You know, carbs and sugar are the best things to cut down on. I think my thing is carbs. I eat a lot of carbs. I probably should get another egg for Seismitoad because I need 2. But we'll see what happens. Throw is next. No, wait! Yeah, no, throw is a single evolution, but I need a non-shiny one. It's kind of weird imagining like this man hatches from an egg. Seismitoad. Level 36. Palpitoad. And evolves into Palpitoad at 20. Right. Evolves from Timepole at 25. And into Seismitoad at 36. Right. Carbs is like bread and pasta and stuff though, isn't it? There are constantly cakes and baking here. If you want to cut down on sugar, you don't want to be here. You're just tempting me. Like, at the same time, though, I'm like, life is too short. Just eat the cake. Enjoy it, you know? Carbs, bread, pasta, potato, rice. I don't eat rice. Like, very rarely do I ever eat rice. Don't really like it. And the thing is, it doesn't have any taste, of course, but I just don't really care for it. I like chicken fried rice and egg fried rice and stuff like that. Yeah, why not? Learn bloody bubble beam. Potatoes I do eat a lot of. I do like potatoes. What am I supposed to eat then? What do I eat? Hinges on its seasonings. Yeah. I like nuts. I eat a lot of nuts. More meat and vegetables. Right. I'll try that. But I like bread. A lot. Nuts are so good. I love nuts. I would eat nuts all day. D's nuts. But haha, D's nuts. But yeah, I would, honestly. I'm going a chestnut, a walnut, and cob nut tree in my garden. That sounds bloody delicious. I love cashews, pistachios, almonds. Any type of nut, I'll eat it. But they're really, you're not supposed to eat a lot of them because their fat content is really, really high. Like, they're good for you, but you're supposed to only eat like a handful of them. I read that something. Well, with almonds, at least, you're not supposed to eat like almonds. Like lots of almonds, you're supposed to eat just like one or like a few. I'm not sure if that's true though. High in calories, yeah. Right, we need another time pole. But they are good for you, so eat nuts. They're good as like snacks, aren't they? More meat and vegetables. See, I love meat and vegetables, so I mean, maybe we should just do that. Me and my boyfriend. Nuts and meat fill you up in a way carbs don't. What about like salad? That's not really, that's just water, isn't it? That's just not really anything. I love salad. See when you get like the free salad at Pizza Hut, I love that. Eat as much as you want. I love that shit. I would eat that all day. I could just eat like a bowl, like a massive plate of salad. I swear I honestly could. So what foods do you guys dislike? What's your least favourite? What's your favourite food? Wait, I need another time pole because that Seismitoad is shiny. So we'll bung those in. You'd be hungry. Yeah, you would have to eat like an assload of it. You'd have to eat so much of it to be full. But it's like negative calories though. You would burn more calories eating the salad than you would get from the salad, so My dad makes like a vegetable soup that's awesome. He makes lentil and bacon soup. It is the bollocks. I think next weekend or week I want to try. I've got his recipe and I want to try making it. Because I've got a big, huge pot that I bought a while ago and I haven't used it yet, so I really want to give that a shot. But I don't have a food blender thing. Right, is this one evolution or two? Take back. No, I need one more. I don't like ginger much. Oh no, I don't like ginger. No, me neither. The recipe won't give you any trouble, but for soups you need a blender. Yeah, I need to get one. Can't be that expensive. Right, throw. That's that one done. These are shiny. That throw was one of the first shinies I got off Undertrade. You work now, you have loads of money. Loads of money, yeah. Well, I have money, so it's not a problem, I just... yeah. Take the Pokemon back, just like you take the power back. Rob, is it you that doesn't like soup? You don't like soup? Or is it someone else? I thought everyone had like a favourite soup. My favourite is like lentil and bacon. I like every soup pretty much. Lentil and bacon, chicken noodle, tomato, minestrone. Mushroom soup is my favourite probably. How do you make mushroom soup? Ed, give me a recipe. Is that good for you, mushroom soup? It sounds like it would be healthy. See, my boyfriend doesn't like Knut doesn't really care for soup all that much, but the thing is, soup is probably like my favourite food, because I just find it so. I get really full off of soup. Like it's that for me, soup is like dinner, and he doesn't agree. So I don't know. Do you think I could just live off of soup? Can I eat mushroom soup? Is it good for you? Mushrooms are healthy, right? How do you make mushroom soup? I'll Google it. Because, like, in my ideal world, right, I would just make... It should be, though it depends what you add. I like to fry them in a bit of brown butter, then add some flour. After blending, that alone means I don't need cream or anything. Right, okay. I'll post in Discord what Karen made today. Excellent. Because for me, like, what I could do in my ideal world, right, I would just make, like, a huge batch of soup and that would last me, like, the entire week and that's all I would eat because I'm not that fussy with, like, oh, that we have to eat something different every single day. But Knut is, so, chicken stock goes a long way for soups and sauces. I've got stock in my cupboard, but I need to buy, like, stock up on, like, vegetables and, like, actually make it. I don't know why I hatched 3 Roggenrolas, because I only needed 1. No, go away. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, right, well we'll do that then. That'll be good. That one can be released. I name it in soup. I use it in soups, chili, tomato sauces, you name it. Awesome. Right, we'll do this. Right, what's next? What's the next egg? We need one of these. Yeah, because we've already got Sandile. It's a scary Pokemon. Again, I only need the middle evolution. Like so. Oh, those look really nice. Except for the coconut. That is the unforgivable sin. They look really good though. Nanaimo bar, is that what they're called? How many eggs? Is it just one? Two. I think these are, hopefully these are two different Pokemon. I only like cooking things I really like. Well, I mean, you wouldn't cook things that you don't like, so... You know what I mean? Which is basically duck or chocolate desserts. You like duck? I haven't eaten duck in years. I've only ever eaten duck once. And you like, are you a chocoholic? Do you like chocolate all that much? I don't know when Sandile evolves. 29. Oh, that's perfect actually. I love chocolate. Yeah, I like chocolate too. I think my favourite dessert would be like apple pie or apple crumble or whatever you would want to call it. With caramel sauce. Mmm. That's the balls. Did you say chocolate? Right, we've got the middle evolution now. That should be that. And Venipede. God, we've got so many Gen Math 5 months to get through. Venipede evolves. Level 22. 2 should be enough. I do like chocolate. Apples are better raw or juiced or pureed. No, I like apple pie, apple crumble is the bollocks. I love that. I love seafood. Can I eat seafood still? Is that good for me? My mum hates seafood, and I'd be there eating like king prawns and squid rings and stuff like that. I love it. Yeah, it is the best. I love seafood. Yeah, I do too. especially shellfish. I do too. Is that like mussels? Whitefish is very good for you. Is that like... Hang on. No, don't give me the ditto. Yes, give me Scolipede. What did I do with the crocodile? Or am I stupid? No, it's there, right. Whirlipede. I'll never forget the swordfish steak I had in Portugal. We aren't doing a good job of keeping your mind off food though. I know, I like hearing people's food opinions. Hey, remember when you had you finally found the squid ink pasta in Glasgow? Do you remember that? We tried, or you tried it, and I nicked some of it. Oh, swordfish steak sounds lovely. It was pretty good. It just tasted exactly what I thought. It was just like fishy pasta. I mean, that's what it is though, isn't it really? I just had the really boring like the cheese and tomato pasta, but it was really good. I have planned to revisit Sugo. Just hope it survived the pandemic. I don't know. My Google search might tell you. I don't know. Give me that. It was good in there. I hope many places survive the pandemic. I'm dying to go out to restaurants. I think that's what I'm going to do. Next time I'm in Scotland, I'm going to use all of my money on visiting restaurants and being social and hanging out with people. That'll be fun. Because we've not done it in so long. You know what's underrated Pokemon is Mindshow. That thing right there. No, I don't think we needed 3 eggs of this thing, but that's fine. I don't know if all of them are going to be mine foos, whatever they're called. Mindshell's pretty okay. Shout out to Mustard's one for never dying in the Galar Star Tournament despite all those close combat defense losses. It's a member of the Aurasphere Club. Exactly. As is Komo-o. Although my heart wants to say Komo-o's a physical attacker. And my sister just sent me a message that she's getting torn into the bar of Norwegian chocolate. It can do both, but physical is more common. An actual mixed attacker. I mean, one or the other. Yeah. Right, Mienfoo goes there. I think we're doing this right. Could maybe get away with body press on a special set. My favourite type of chocolate, just because my sister's mentioning it, is white chocolate. But that's the worst one for you. It's one you always really like till you get older. You think so? Huh, main food gets regenerator. Okay. Chocolate's pretty brand dependent. White chocolate, yeah. What's the good white chocolate? Cadbury's is too sweet. Yeah, that's why I like it. What am I taking back? Runecliss, yeah, if I get 2 of them, then that'll be fine. Nestle probably owns the monopoly and mass-produced stuff. All the chocolate specialists have it down pat. I really eat white chocolate. It's fine. I just prefer milk chocolate. I'll eat both. I just don't like dark chocolate. I'll eat either milk or white. I don't know why the fuck we hatched like 3 of these things. We just needed 1. Yeah, they're used better in baking for stuff, dark chocolate. And I'll appreciate it there, but otherwise... Right, good. We're finally moving on. Still, I've got quite a few to go. My cheesecakes and with Collingwood dark chocolate digestives, the crust really adds to it. That sounds really nice. Let's all go to Dragonite's house for dinner. We should. That would be bloody marvellous. I haven't seen... Cheesecake is my favourite as well. I haven't seen Dragonite since March last year. So, yeah. Like, in person. I'm hoping that changes soon. Otherwise, I'll probably go crazy. Could you not see any of your friends the last time you went to Scotland over Christmas? I wanted to, but there was like this. Glasgow was in the tier things, and I was willing to go anyway. But you know. Right, that's that line dealt with. You know what might be easier actually? We just do this. Yeah, okay. Her parents' neck of the woods is less population dense, so it was okay, but Glasgow was a no-no for entering or leaving. Yeah. Things should be different next time you go to Scotland. Yeah, I haven't booked any holiday off of work either, so I don't know when that will be. I'm just hoping it's either they come to me here in Norway. No, I need one more egg. At some point. Although it is easier for me to go to them than it is for them to come to me. I'm sure they'd like to come over again. Same with my family. They were supposed to come over this year, April, but they didn't. Hey Dragon, how you doing? Right, that's 2 eggs. Yeah, that'll be enough. 1 for Gothita and 1 for Gothita. We're on Gen 5 now. Unless you've got any mythicals, that's as far as I'm gonna get. Right, there's that little thing. Do you think I should just re-put stuff in the GTS? I think I'm gonna do that. I put in a shiny Snivy. Like, asking for a Vivillon. And it's still in there. Shinies usually go like hotcakes. So I'm gonna bung something else. Take back. You look shiny. I think I've got 2 green Vivillons now. No, I don't. You're doing a water lock? What's that? Well, I plan on getting a fuckload of Tepigs soon. So that'll be that. Nuzlocke with only water types. What game are you doing? I've done a monolock once and it was the electric type in Kanto. You can believe me. How that was some fun time. Remember it fondly. Yes, learn Psybeam. What water types are you using so far? And what made you choose water over other types? Oh, it takes a while to evolve. Water. There's the most water Pokemon in it. A raid alert incoming, by the way. It's gonna be loud. Volume warning now. Eddie, Lord J, how's it going? Did the raid alert not play? Oh well, it's loud. Hey Raiders, how was the crew battle? I'm Poison. I was the one who was supposed to be there and win it for you. I'm the Little Mac player. How is it going? I heard that you won it against Gray. Oh, did my raid alert not play? Oh, well, thanks for the raid. It's fine. It's fine that it didn't play. It's loud as fuck. We won without you. Would have just been me. It would have just been barely. Surely you needed me to win it. Nah, you guys did well. Well done. I'm sure both sides played great. Raid Shadow Legends. I hope it went well, Eddie. You didn't need my Mac after all. Yato carried. It was awesome, as always. Yato carried as always. Don't worry. I'm sure I would have carried a few on you if my back. I would have shared the load. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Glad to hear it went well. Is that level 100 Scrafty or was it level 10? What the fuck? That's level 100, right, okay.
It's not my birthday!
Whose birthday isn't it? I need to check. Get up on this Wisconsin death trip. Oh, it's grey, of course it's grey. Who's next? Volcarona. Draws Falco. I need to get round to all the drawing requests. They've been sitting there for ages. We'll do it when we do some shitty games. Does MS Paint count as a shitty game? Well, it's good to hear that you guys had fun. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Mario Paint on SNES. Yeah, we'll do that then. We'll use Mario Paint. I'm gonna go grab some food and fix some IKEA furniture. Awesome. That is dope. What furniture? I will have a good one. Hopefully you have a good one too. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the raid. So if anyone new here, for any raiders who are even slightly interested in Pokemon, I am currently making Living Dex, which is having one of every single Pokemon in a dex.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Lord J. So that includes all the different... So it wouldn't just be that you have Venusaur. It means that you would have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. And then you would also include different forms, like permanent different forms, gender differences if they're significant, all the different unknown, all the different types of Pikachu. So it's a big undertaking. I'm doing quite... I'm about over halfway now, but only just. At first gym, have Drizzile, Gyarados, Ludicolo, Chewtle, Wingull, Wimpod. That's a decent team for a first gym. You have Gyarados already. Right, Wingull will carry this gym. Yeah, if you're at the first gym, then yes. Dynamax it. This is a long ass breeding session. Yeah, we'll leave something at the gym. That at the daycare, that would have been helpful. Caracosta is next. Caracosta, that thing that I never used.
I'll go get your Caracosta.
Caracosta's cool looking. I just don't know if it's any good. Then I need this thing. It's a pretty good shell smasher. Awesome. There, I like it even more now. Okay. Right, awesome. That thing finally hatched. The death box has 2. What did you lose? Right, this Excelgor's the last one for now. Thank God for that. I want to get back into home. Goldeen, it beads. Ah. Goldeen and Sea King aren't that good, so you're not really missing anything, to be honest. Better that you've got Gyarados and Drizzile over them. Barraskewda. Barahop. Stop. Immediately. Oh, God. Right. That must have knocked off a chunk of Gen 5 Pokemon, surely. That has to be loads. Barracuda, yeah, I get what you mean. Fucking deadlifted 1900 kilos and I'm pure cream cracked. Right, there's that thing. Some people will choose Arkin over Tortuga. They're wrong, it's okay. So Rob, as you'll soon see, my boxes are getting less and less full. It's quite good actually, and I've not really had to release a whole lot of things. Not loads. Well, quite a few actually, but, you know. I'm proud of you. The only things I'm going to be keeping in there are going to be future Gen 5 Pokemon that I need. Gen 6, 7 and 8. And that's a Gen 5, and that's the last one for now, thankfully. Arkin's base attack is higher than Caracosta's. Jesus. Caracosta doesn't have a crap ability. Yeah, exactly. I always hated Arkin's ability. I hated the way it looked as well. It was like a worse Aerodactyl. Right. Well, that was a hell of a breeding session. And now we go into home and put them all in order. Rob, have you seen any more of the Zelda 2 playthrough? Okay, where were we? First things first. Just the first 2. Nah, you're not missing much. Yeah, how did your thing on Sunday go? Did you do it? Was it this Sunday? Cool beans. You can see they're getting less and less. Was giving training this morning. We'll be giving training for every month for the next 10 days or so. That is fair enough. Choose water because it only has 1 bad gym, 2 good gym advantage. Oh, fair enough. Yep. Yep, that's that line. Unpheasant, Blitzo, Roggenroller line. Drillbur, that's one I probably forgot to do. Yeah, I don't have it at all, so that'll have to come from Go. So after Audino, it's the Timber line, which is this 3. Not that 3. Where the hell's Conkeldurr? There's 3 of them. And whilst I'm here, I'll take these 3 with me. That's those 3. And then there's this bloody line. Although I think I might have forgotten to get another time pole. That's fine, we'll get another one. I'll leave that there then. So, then throw. And then sock, which is the blue version of throw. There he is. Yep, that's right. Oh, the Leavanny line. Now, I haven't got any of those. No, I don't. Where the hell am I going to get those? So that's Leavanny, Sewado, Swadloon, Leavanny, yeah, Venipede also. And I know I've got one of those. There he is. Yep, that's that. Is that line even in Pokemon Go? Leavanny. Where the hell would I get one? I need to breed those. Yeah. Petalil. I did have one? Where the hell is it? Where is Petalil? That's 2 shinies and 1 non-shiny. Right, okay. Do I have another Lilligant? Is there a way for me to save this filter? You arsehole. Right, breed. That gets bred. We'll put these there. Basculin. I think I might have one. Yeah, one. Now, see the thing with Basculin, can you breed it to get the other form, or have you got to catch it? What's the deal with that? You've got to catch it. Right. Cottony Whimsicott, Petlil, Lilligant, Basculin, Sandile. Could ask for one on the GTS. Where's Sandile? No, there. These two would go there. That's that line. Then it's Darumaka and Darmanitan. The Galar form. The Unova forms. Thankfully I have both. There we go. I love when you just get one in a row, like the line in a row. It's brilliant. So satisfying. Yep. Bractus is next. Are you going to do all the 40 different alchemy forms? There's 63 different forms of it. So, I don't know. That's the answer. These go... That goes there. Space from Maractus. Then it's Scraggy and Scrafty. And then it's Sigalith, which I'm pretty sure I've got. I was thinking of getting one of every colour. I might do them someday, but I'm not going to prioritise them. I will not be prioritising all the alchemies. Yamask is next. Ooh, that's a good thing. Onovan Yamask. I only have a shiny one. And I think that's the Galar form of it. Is this Galar? Yeah, it is. But Fagrigus, I should have. Or not, actually, never mind. Okay, but Tortuga we've got. And then it's the Arcan line, so we'll grab that on the way. Whatever the hell they are. These ones are right next to each other in the decks, so... Sigalith, Yamask. Oh, we'll need to get... So it'd be an Oven, Galar, an Oven and Galar. Trubbish and Garbodor are next. I knew Gen 5 was going to be the one that I was missing most. It needs to be holding an Everstone to hatch. You can get one Unova Yamask as a trait for Galarian and breed it, but I think it needs to hold an Everstone to hatch as an Unova one. Right. Trubbish and Garbodor I actually don't have at all, so that's nice that I have so many Zoroas. But potentially no Zoroark, except for one. The G-Mask evolves into Venergus. Yeah, it does. I can breed that one. I have one Zoroark. Then it'll be bred. I knew it was Gen 5 was going to be one I was missing most of. So after that, it's Trubbish, Garbodor, Zorua, Zoroark, Yeah, Trubbish, Garbodor, Zorua, Zoroark, Minchino, Chinchino. Then it's the Gothica line. And the bloody... this line. And then it's Ducklet and Swanna, which I actually completely forgot about. Ducklet. Renegades is a Galarmon, so Dex order will be different. Yeah, that's true actually. But we can get Galar Yamask beside here. Like here in this Dex. So I have Swanna, but no Ducklet. That'll have to come from Go. I'll see what shit I can send over. So we can move shit back then. Methinks. Since we're not accommodating for thing. So we've got Swanna. And then we need the Vanillite line, which I caught some of. So I've got Vanillite and Vanilluxe, right. And all the different forms of Deerling, that's going to be fun. Which is next? A lot of these mons I could probably just try and get off the GTS. We're gonna have to leave like 8 spaces for these things. And all the 2 different Jellicent forms as well. That's the spring Deerling, isn't it? What type is this? What form is that? Welcome, Casey's. That is the autumn form. And that is the spring Deerling. No, that's the summer Deerling. So we'll put that there. Winter, autumn, winter, spring, summer, autumn. This one is spring. So we'll do spring, summer, so that'll be spring, summer, autumn, winter. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, yeah. After them, it is Emolga. I know I've got one of those. I'll get Carablast as well. Because that's next. But I'm going to need to breed that Carablast and get another. Oh, you know, that thing is such an arsehole to evolve. Has anyone got an Escavalier that they don't mind parting with? The weirdest way that Escavalier and the other one aren't next to each other in the Pokedex. You'd think they would be. But they aren't. Right, bread. What about the pink one? I'll trade with you to you need an Escavalier only if you've got one. We'll breed these. We'll just breed these ones and evolve them. Fungus and Amoongus we've got. Alomomola is next, and I know I had one. It was here somewhere. There it is. Fungus and Amoongus. Frillish. Frillish, Jellicent. Alomomola. Joltik and Galvantula are next. I think I have 2 spares. I don't want a shiny one, if that's alright. I don't want a shiny one. This is a whole lot easier. Why not just do this next time? So that's Joltik and Galvantula. Then it's Ferris Seeds. But I need to know what box it's in. You're not. No, I don't want the shiny anyway, so don't give me a shiny. Where is my Ferroseed? I have a Ferrothorn. I have 1 Ferrothorn. That has to get bred. Sorry, Ed. Clink and Clang. And the Cling Clang line are next. No, not Sinnoh. Unova. I don't have any of those at all. And I also only have Tynamo. Right, well, that's that then, Scunnert. So then it would be Galvantula, Ferroseed, Ferrothorn, Clink, Clang, Tynamo. Only have Tynamo out of those. I'm like running out of... I'm actually out of breath doing this. This is like mental effort. There's a lot of stuff here I don't have. Axelgor I've got. After it's Electric, Electros, Elgyem, Behemoth, Litwick. Yeah, that's right. So Tynamo, Electric, Electros, Elgyem, Behemoth, Litwick, Lampent. Where the hell is Chandelure? Where are you, Chandelure? I have like 10 million of you. Yes. Then it's the Fracture line. Which I'm actually not sure I have any of, except for 1. We've got a Speed Scavalier. That is bloody marvellous. Now, I need to read you. Then it's Cubchoo and Beartic. Now, I caught a Beartic just, like, there, so that is fine. I've got 4 Beartics for some reason. Axew, Fracture, Haxorus, Cubchoo, Beartic. Cryogonal. We can do a trade in a little minute. Why have I got so many Cryogonals? I don't want any of you, please. Anything else you might need? I've got a lot of stuff I might need. Shelmet, Axelgor. Let me see. Shelmet and Axelgor should be in the box. Yeah, there it is. Cryogonal, Shelmet, Axelgor. Stunfisk. Now, I'm not looking at the chat right now. Let me see. Let me see. Stunfisk. Don't have it. There's the Mindfu and Mindshout. Lovely. Drothigan was right there. I saw it. Oh, bloody hell. It was like here. Where are you, you bastard and thing? There you are. Drothigan. These 2. Oh, the Sinova Dex is exhausting. Bisharp is next. I'm so thirsty. Where's Bisharp? No, I've got both actually. Where are you? There you are. You likely will have a Fisk, just a Galarian one. Probably. Poniard and Bisharp. Bufflant, I'm pretty sure I've got. No, yes. We've got 3 of them for some reason. Caught it in a Master Ball for some reason. Bufflant. Rufflet and Braviary. Now, I saw those not that long ago. So they will be there. Needs to be bred. All these need breeding. Vullaby and Mandibuzz. Jesus. Got a Galarian Stunfisk. Yeah, I'll need that as well. I've got a Vullaby. Needs to be bred. What's next? Is Heatmore, which everyone's favourite Heatmore. I've got 1 Heatmore actually. 1 non-shiny Heatmore. So after Bufflant, it's Rufflet, Braviary, Vullaby, Mandibuzz, Heatmore, Durant. I know I've got one because I saw it. Then it's the Dino line, which I saw. Hi Dragon, where are you? There you are. There you go, that's that line taken care of. Heatmore, Durant. Heatmore, Durant, Dino is Wireless, Hydreigon, Larvesta, Volcarona. Cobalion, then it's the legendaries. It's not good, it's Heatmore. It's not good, it's Heatmore. Exactly. That's its only thing. Is that it's not good, it's Heatmore. It's not good, it's Heatmore! Poor Heatmore. What a shame. And the only genie that I have is the bloody Tornadus that I was using. And it's Reshiram, Zekrom. Why is it Tornadus and Thundurus together in the decks? And it's Reshiram, Zekrom, and then Landorus. Like, what's that about? What is that? What is that about? Right, we're missing loads of things from Gen 5. We've got lots of work to do. Lando's post-game. Right, Casey's, let's do some trades. Although I'm not really gonna have too much to trade you, actually. Can we just trade the same one, like, back and forth? Can I just tell you, like, everything that I need from Gen 4 as well? Oh god, that was exhausting. Right. Bathroom break. Let's go. And we're back. Yep, same code as always, Casey's. We'll see everything in the box I use. So we'll just send the same Pokemon back and forth. Do you have Gen 4 starters? Well, not in Galar, because I don't think they're actually in Galar. No. Do you have... Don't think it's in Galar. A lot of Gen 4 Pokemon aren't. It's like, have you got Palkia? It's like, you don't have Gen 5 starters? I don't think a lot of them are in either. Missing quite a lot from Gen 5. The other Basculin form. It must be everywhere. I remember seeing it in Sun and Moon though. I swear. Or in Pokemon X and Y, Basculin. So I could just do it from there. Maractus. Cottony line. Leavanny line. Where the honest hell do you get it? It's in Alpha Sapphire. Okay. I'll look again now for a more concise answer to what you need. Yeah. Thank you very much. By the way, you can use the site that I use. You can look at my living decks and you can see what I need. I'll post it in the messenger. I'll actually post it in Discord as well. Don't need the Spiritomb. No, I've got a couple of them. I sent you a link, Ed. You'll see it in the group chat. Right, Escavalier. I don't really have a bunch of like just random shit, that useless shit I can trade you, because everything in my boxes I tend to just keep. Yeah, take this. Thank you. Escavalier's cool. You don't have Unova Stunfisk. If it's Sword and Shield, I probably have 80% spare. I don't have a lot of like random shit to just give you. Can I breed some stuff just to give you? I'll breed some crap. Zorua. We'll breed Zoruas. Because I don't really have anything extra to give you. What else do you need? Quite a lot of things. If you're not in a Discord, I recommend that you join it. I think you are in it though. But there's a Pokédex tracker. You should be able to see my living decks and everything that I still need. Preferably just work on Gen 5 and Gen 4 if you've got the stuff that's mainly legendaries now in Gen 4 that I need. So take a look through that link. Let me know if there's anything that you have that you're willing to give away. If anything at all. I still don't know how we'll trade the non-Galar Monsieur. No, those are ones I'm going to have to figure out myself. It's a shit, like, 2 Drillburs. That would be bloody marvellous. I'll give you a Zorua for them. If you can breed more, one you can make extra Excadrill. Oh, Pokemon Home, GTS. I think I'll have the GTS for most of them, Ed, so don't worry about it. One of them you can make Excadrill, that's right. You have a lot of them in Go. Yeah, I probably do too. I've just not looked yet. What's the GTS giving me? Right, Poplio is away. What am I getting for Poplio? I am getting Turtwig. Unless you put a very specific offer up in the GTS and I get there first. We could try that. Do you want to try that? Is there a way to like add friends in Pokemon Home? That you can like see what other people have gotten or giving out? I'll have to send the shit over first. Well, don't worry, but if it's stuff that you can't really get easily, then don't. I would like to try and get most of it myself. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'll check out your list and make an early box. Don't focus too much on it, guys. I do want to try and get most of this myself. Right, you can have these Zoruas in exchange for the Drillburs. And people, you could say that getting stuff off of GTS isn't doing it yourself, but it kind of is. If you've got no other way of doing it, then... You know what I mean? Hang on a minute. Give me... What am I asking for? Finneon. Ooh. And also all the unknown forms. But we'll do these trades, cases if you want, and then I'm gonna head off because I'm bloody exhausted. I'm still working on the unknowns as well on Pokemon Crystal. Let me jump off. Link code is up for trading. I actually really like the unknown hunting in Pokemon Crystal. Might load that up whilst I wait. These things are so rare in Pogo that it's ridiculous. I cannot believe that you caught one Dragonite. Still can't. Still blows my mind. Actually, that's an unknown that I need. Nope. Right, that filled up my box. Let me see, I need to use a... Right, I'm gonna head off, I think. My head's starting to hurt. We'll have to do all these beating things another time. God, there's a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon that I've just forgotten about. Whew. Right, let's go and host someone. Probably Celestra, I think he's live. Alright guys, thanks for that. That was a lot of fun. I know it's not usually what I usually stream like Smash and stuff like that in Variety, but I'm enjoying doing this, so it's a long time coming. So I'm gonna go catch more unknowns and take a little break.